Okay, so we're going to try to keep some general semblance of the structure of everything as we go through. We now have these two puzzles, red 1-1 and red 1-2. We always seem to have some kind of word search and some kind of page with a bunch of lines on it. All right, time for another chat poll, I think. Red 1-1, red 1-2, red 2, or blue door. Those are going to be our options. I'm going to start up another poll. We have a lot of votes for blue. Quite a few votes for falling as well. All right, looks like that's time. Blue ISP, which is just what I'm calling it. I have no idea if it has anything to do with ISPs or not. Initial Shakespeare puzzle. So we don't have a lot to go on here other than Shakespeare and possibly ISP. 38 of these lines going up or down. Most of them are black, some of them are blue. It almost looks like timelines, right? But again, I think they're all the same length, and I wouldn't really expect like timelines to be all the same length. 38 lines. If you split the lines into 26 little squares, with the letters intersected on the orange line spell something, seems like a lot of work though. I do like that idea, J-Bro. That sounds right. I mean, that could be correct. I have an idea. Let me break out another tool that I don't use as often. It's one of the most powerful tools that I have in my arsenal as a puzzle hunter, and it gets used very seldomly in puzzle hunts. It's Google Slides. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we're gonna try. I'm gonna try getting a measurement on these in the most precise way that I know how. We're gonna get as precise as we can here. Oh, actually, this is probably just the division. That's really all I'm looking for is this division here. Okay, so I want to do like this. I want to change the color of this one though. That'll look pretty good. Now I want to group these, paste. We're gonna keep doing that. Do I need? Uh-oh. I'm a little off somewhere. We do only the most precise of solving techniques here. How did this not work? Rounding error? Yeah, I think it's rounding error. And so I'm now trying to think what the best way to handle that's going to be. I mean, certainly Google Slides can do this. It's the most precise tool for this kind of work. Let me zoom out a little bit and try one more quick thing here. Group all of this together. And what happens if I do this? Aha! What did I tell you? The most powerful tool at every puzzle hunter's disposal. Okay, maybe I'll stop here for now and we'll just see what we got so far. So here we have the 9th letter, which is an I. Here we have the 14th letter, which is an N. And another 5 is an E. In Act 4 of T move, we? In Act 4, oft move we he. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Seems we're on the right track. In Act 4 of T move, the merchant of Venice, says Dragon Engineer. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We he. But then we have an A. And I think this is where the blue starts, if I recall, is with the second T. So I'm just going to put a parenthesis there so that we keep track of that. In Act 4 of, and then, what was it, Dragon, I think, said the Merchant of Venice? We hear P tells that something. Well, we hear P, is it P tell S? Maybe it's P tell S. It looks like Portia, maybe? Portia and Portia tells Shylock. We're looking for TQOMIS. The quality of mercy is not strained. TQOMIS. That's cool. All right, awesome. Looks like we're good. So this is as before. We have a half circle room with 2 new doors available to us. I'm guessing blue 1 and blue 2. All off by 1, but 1. Looks like a crossword puzzle, maybe. Blue 2, then, we have an instructions find. 5 puzzles available to us. Time for another vote. All right, so we got a tie currently between the 2 blue doors, all off by 1, and an instructions find. All right, we're doing blue 2, an instruction find. Okay, so let's just start looking through this and see if we can find an instructions. Is the actual word instructions in here, perhaps? I'm thinking this might not be the right path. Almost. We have INS. So, there are a lot of strange letters in this grid. There's only 1 Q. Is that the dead center of the grid as well? Why do we have a Q in the middle of the grid? Like, nothing's immediately standing out to me as, like, a word or an instruction. Word search solver. Swipes gives me a word search solver. I can almost read row 5. Says, light scouters. Oh, backwards. In the given order. Strange. All right, well, we'll try Decode's word finder. Okay, so this is what Decode's giving me. So these are words. So what do we have here? I'm seeing, like, we have some numbers in here, right? Like 11, 11th, 13th, and 13. Second. Yeah, we have first here. Okay, so let me see where's second. Second is in row 6, column 19, going up and to the right. Okay, so my guess about, like, maybe they're pointing at the next, like, the letter. So, like, the first is an E, the second is, well, we don't know. It goes off the grid. But these are definitely important for something. So maybe I go through and check these out and we see... Maybe we're going to be, like, drawing something out. So, like, first is up. Because that's the only other thing I can think these are giving us is a direction. So, you know, I thought maybe semaphore, but not 100% sure how we would combine these. But maybe we're drawing something out. Like, we go up first, then up right, then down left, then left. I don't know. So I think we only have 18. Seems to be the highest that we go. So I wonder if any of these other words look promising. The order does look promising, so that was row 5. In the given order. So we can try my other idea of tracing. Maybe I'll quickly trace this out and see if we go, like, first is up. So I don't think this is much. I have, like, this. Hold on, let me... The 6 from along the bottom also has some instructions along the lines. Fold along the lines? Fold along the lines? Oh, am I supposed to fold along each of these? So I should print this out. Or am I making mountains? Am I making valleys? Should I cut out the grid first? Like, should I just fold this 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, or should I cut things out somewhere? So I've basically done this. Well, now I can't fold along second is the problem. Because the S is on this side of the fold, and the ekand is up here. Center. Where's center? Center's in... So center's here. The center. Q in the center. Punch out the Q in the center. So if I punch out the Q in the center, and then I fold along each of these lines, will... Okay, I think I see. I think I get it. This is gonna be a bit tricky, I think. But basically, I think if I fold it over like this, we can look through that hole now and see a letter from the folded over page. That's what I'm thinking. You ought to be able to calculate what the window will reveal. That's what I'm also thinking, because I'm finding that my folding is not really all that good. So if I fold along this column, that's 6 spaces away from the Q, so we go 6 the other way. That gives us a U. So this is what we're hoping is going to give us something. Now, second, now for the Q, we just go 2 spaces beyond, so that should give us this N here. So we have University of the IIR? Are you sure 16th is an I? Let me double check. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's an A. I don't know. I folded along the Q for some reason. Yeah, University of the Air. That's correct. University of the Air. Stepping across, you now find yourself in another room with 2 doors. Diagram lists. And then in this one, alright, so yes, I'm gonna wrap it up there for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in and for watching this Puzzle Hunt series. Stay tuned for some more Puzzle Hunt related videos and just puzzle content in general. Thanks to everybody who's in my Twitch chat right now for helping me out. You are all awesome as always. Have a great day, everybody, and as always, happy escaping.